So yeah, I've been playing around with Chat GPT, and I like to ask it questions that maybe you'd ask a friend or a therapist, because I know it's going to be completely unbiased, and if I'm honest with it, and I'm not, which that's ridiculous. But if you're honest with it, I don't know. I found that it kind of gave some great answers. Like, I thought I was totally out of line being upset about something. And I went to Chat GPT. I told the exact situation, and it turned out, no, I was not being oversensitive at all. It was actually very rude and disrespectful, this particular situation. And so I don't know. I mean, it's just a thought. Anyway, okay, let's get back to it. Here we go. So I am going to use a little extra help with something just a little thicker. I've got this It Bye Bye, and I just want to give myself a little tiny, I want to disguise that a little bit, and because as I'm getting older, here's another modification. If you've been with me for any length of time, you'll never have seen, but besides yesterday, something that I would do for downturned eyes, because it was never really an issue. Translucent powder to set that really quickly. Yesterday I did it in a different way, but it's kind of the same outcome. Because yesterday I was basically showing how to do eyeliner with powder, because I think it just looks a little bit soft. I will do a video on liquid liner. I just don't prefer to use it. It just looks too harsh. It always kind of looked harsher anyway, but it all depends on your preference. And so, if you like that. I think I didn't really do that because back in the day, I used to dance a lot and stuff, and I go out and lived in very hot country, and so it just wasn't, it was too hard to maintain. And also it made my eyes look smaller as I got older. So I just gave up on it, really. And now I just do very on purpose makeup and just highlighting those areas in the same way. Okay, so I just got rid of that, I feel. So let's go ahead with the foundation. I'm going to go ahead, and this is, I like this. This is, I'm probably very late to the game here, but this is just True Match Lumi, and it's by L'Oreal. It's very inexpensive, but you know what? I'm really kind of liking it. It's light enough right now in this season, and it has enough coverage. Sometimes I, have to layer it, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spray my sponge with a good healthy dose, and my face with a good healthy dose, because like I said, I really have a lot to do today. It's not just meeting tonight, it's all kinds of stuff during the day too. Okay, so that is not quite dry, and that's the way I want it. So let me work on my contours, and so now I'm going to use this e.l.f. Halo Glow, and this is contour. I have it listed, I think it says Fair Light, and it's got the gray cast that I'm looking for. So I'm going to go right here, Back when I was younger, the trade-off is I used to go down here, and and it was a very good look on me anyway. I used to model, and so that was part of the look back then. Anyway, at least my look. And so I like to put it up higher now because I'm just that much older. I'm also going to, I've got these gels. You can't let this sit on here forever though. I've noticed because it'll start to dry. And I am going to today I'm going to use powder. I am usually known for using setting spray, but today I want powder. I'm gonna get rid of this neck with a non-shimmer, way darker color. This is a contour, this is NARS, and I find powder more forgiving, for sure. On your clothes, on your neck as far as line of demarcation. I'm going to use this Milani, and it's the Luminoso. I found that I didn't use these e.l.f. as much as I thought I would. Putty blush. This one doesn't have any sparkle in it and no luminosity. And let's see, let me grab the other one. The colors are in such minuscule writing. I'm sorry, I can't tell you what they are right now. This one is e.l.f. Luminous Putty Blush. So this one's pretty. It's a coral. I want my cheeks to pop in a different way, and kind of coral and blue are kind of opposite on the spectrum. So that's what I'm gonna do. I like to bring it back to my nose, on the chin. I'm trying to see what it looks like with the blue, because this this Lumi's pretty light. I think they call it a medium coverage. I don't have to look that up. Oopsie. I'm just gonna share. And for me, it's almost too creamy because I'm oily skin to begin with, so and I'm just putting on just a little dab of my Infallible. I'm using my L'Oreal Panorama. When I was younger, I used to warm this up in hot water in a cup, but I just put it underneath my leg nowadays and just kind of warm it up, and it just seems to flow a little bit easier on my lashes. I want to do just a little shading right here. I forgot. And I do it up here because as we age, we lose volume in the temples, and so I want to leave those open, but I want to look a little more snatched. So just put that there. Okay, so let's figure out what lippy I want to wear. Two favorites are matte inks. Those are fantastic, and those are by Maybelline. Amazing. And unbelievably, Paris Hilton. But she doesn't label them. See the colors that she has. I think this one. Yeah, these are very good. They don't leave your lips feeling dry and craggy, crackly, crunchy. And I put on my lippy a little different than other people, for sure. I have a bunch of videos on that. Basically, I don't much. Don't go to the corners. It's just easier to work with my fingers. And if I use just the applicator itself, I put too much on, and that's when it starts to get thick and it looks crackly, crunchy. So now I'm gonna let that dry for a minute, and while we're doing that, I'm gonna find, now I don't know if she's got a topper for that or not. I haven't seen any toppers for her, but I'm just going to use this Superstay. This is Maybelline, I think, or is it Max? It's Maybelline, and I'm just using that. It's a 24-hour one. I'm not using the actual lippy. I'm using the balm that goes over it. Well, that's what I get for doing my makeup in a mirror that's up here. All right, that's all right. Okay. So my lips look juicy, but not glossy. And because those lippies are so drying. All right, so we have given sufficient enough time for my mascara to dry. Just using the translucent powder. Man, are you all right? And just recurling those lashes after they're dry and applying one more coat of mascara. I'm gonna do my hair really quick. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you here next time. Bye.